850 kilometres north of the Arctic Circle, a very wintry Tromsø in northern Norway provided a breathtaking backdrop for the ISMF Ski Mountaineering 2025 season sprint finale. It was cloudy and chilly, with fresh overnight snow providing an extra challenge for both organisers and racers. The course started at 60 metres above sea level, and the 101 athletes from 22 nations had 70 metres of vertical to climb. The women's final was a battle of the best of the season. Emilie Harp of France, Marianne Faton of Switzerland, Ana Alonso Rodriguez of Spain, the French athletes Lena Bonnel and Célia Perrier-Pessé were the top 5 ranked in the sprint rankings, and the final starter was Margot Ravinel of France, current number 2 in the overall under-23 rankings. The start was electric, with a very close lead taken by the world and European champion Marianne Faton, neck and neck with the world number 1 Emilie Harp and the youngster Margot Ravinel. By the first transition, Harp had a lead over Faton, with Ravinel back in third, battling now with Lena Bonnel and Ana Alonso. A lightning quick transition saw Harp pound up the foot part ahead of Faton and Ravinel. As they went back to their skins for the last time, it was still Harp in the lead, looking stronger and stronger. Faton and Ravinel were close in the battle for third place. Harp of France took off out of the top transition before Faton of Switzerland had even taken her skins off, and skied down, staying a good distance ahead as Ravinel put huge pressure on the Swiss world champion on the descent. Emilie Harp of France, in an extraordinary season-long domination, won the race, making it 7 wins out of 7 World Cup races. Marianne Faton of Switzerland took second, less than a second ahead of the French athlete Margot Ravinel, who claimed a second senior World Cup podium. With this clean sweep, Emilie Harp takes the sprint Crystal Globe for the 4th year running. She adds this to her 2025 vertical and overall titles, making it one of the most extraordinary SkiMo seasons in history.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy. I'm just like so proud and happy with this season, because, you know, to stay on top like for all the races, I understand that it's not easy, it's not a given, and you have to stay, you know, concentrated and ready each one. So I'm super proud of this season, and yeah, to finish here in Norway, it's a place that everyone I think has in their hearts and loves coming here. We're really lucky with the weather today, with the sun is out, and yeah, it's such a pleasure.
In the men's final, the Belgian athlete Maximilien Drian du Chapois broke up the Spanish, Swiss and French lineup of Oriol Cardona-Coll and Ott Ferrer-Martinez, John Kissler and Thomas Bussard, and Thibaut Anselmet. Unlike the women, the title and the final rankings were all very much to play for. Oriol Cardona-Coll started the proceedings by taking a very fast lead ahead of Max Drian and Thibaut Anselmet, whose training on explosive starts has made a massive improvement to the beginning of his races. At the first transition, Cardona-Coll had some trouble putting his skis on his pack, giving Drian and Anselmet a head start on the foot part. The young Swiss duo of Kissler and Bussard also took advantage, but Cardona-Coll's comeback on foot was an exceptional demonstration of fitness, power and control over any doubts in his head. He was third into the final uphill transition and first out, as Drian and Anselmet both lost time with their equipment, which also allowed John Kissler and Thomas Bussard to power through into second and third. At the top of the course, Oriol Cardona-Coll skied out, followed by Bussard and Kissler. The Spaniard crossed the line first, but following a 10-second penalty for his skis being out of the top transition zone before he picked up his poles, he slipped to 4th place. An overjoyed Thomas Bussard of Switzerland claimed his first senior sprint World Cup win. His compatriot John Kissler in second took his 5th World Cup podium this season, and Max Drian of Belgium was third.
To be honest, I was so happy to finish second. Yes, my last podium in a sprint was in 2022 in Val Thorens, so I waited so long to be back on the podium. And to be honest, I'm a bit speechless, because yeah, just to be second on the line was incredible. And yes, 5 minutes later I learned that I win. I'm sorry for Oriol who got a penalty, but yes, a win is a win, so I take it.
Despite the final setback, Oriol Cardona Coll of Spain, after being so close for so many years, finally took the overall sprint title. John Kissler of Switzerland, in his second season as an under-23, took second, and at the last possible opportunity pushed Thibaut Anselmet into third.